This is Matrix Lord 212. Hello, everybody. So you may ask yourself, Matrix Lord, why are you in your t-shirt, pajamas, but then wearing a hat? Because it's a bad hair day. And I don't want you to see me look like Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z hairstyle. So, no, I had to put the hat on. All right, so I'm talking about basically where I've been, which is nowhere. Yesterday I wasn't feeling well. So, I called out and I took the day off, and there was no videos, there was no nothing. I barely even did anything. Played some games, but I got annoyed because, the games that I downloaded, I hate, in case you didn't know anything, I love getting trophies. I'm a, trophy hunter, PS4, but I hate games that don't have platinums. So I just download all these games, I'm playing them, and then I'm and after I'm playing them a little bit and I got some trophies, I'm like, let me look and see how many trophies they have, and then I realize they don't have any platinums, and then I don't want to play them, period, because I get annoyed. I really don't like games that don't have platinum trophies. It turns me off because I feel that every game should have a platinum because you're going for that goal. So to me, just playing a game without platinums, I kind of get turned off, and I don't want to do that. The only thing that I really want to play without platinums is Qbert Rebooted. But other than that, I don't want to play anything else that doesn't have a platinum. Talking about Doctor Who, there's a lot of posts all over the place. I kind of, what it is? I'm going on Twitter, and, I want to join in and talk about Doctor Who and have fun. And then I still realize that people just don't like new people. And they don't like you talking on their thing. They make up these stupid rules, like you have to have a limit of how much you post, which I've never heard such a thing in my life on Twitter. So I'm just trying to have fun, talk about Doctor Who, and I'm getting disgruntled because people are flipping out, or people are just who are you? Which, do we need to do this? Had a bad experience, and again, I don't really know Eddie too much, but I just got turned off because, again, I was just trying to talk, and it's then he winds up. The biggest insult to me is when someone tries to silence you and mute your voice, and I'm all about freedom of speech, and I'm all about against censorship. So if somebody has an open forum or an open thing on Twitter to talk about Doctor Who, and then all of a sudden somebody comes along and says, I'm going to mute all your conversations so nobody sees you, that pisses me off, beyond belief. And then I think that person is an a-hole, which already from the past, we've seen some a-hole tendencies. But, I try to give open mind and whatever, but it just comes back to the same crap. And then I see the same thing, that there's these two culprits, Philip and Eddie, that just put all this garbage out there on Twitter about Doctor Who, and then all these people copy and paste and do videos on their stuff, and they flood Twitter and YouTube with this garbage. And it's just annoying because, I don't know what it is. I'm just starting to get really ticked off. Because here's the thing, we got a while before Doctor Who comes on the air. The thing is that, they have this article about it going to be Christmas. It's wishful thinking. There's no proof to that. I want it to be Christmas, but there's no evidence that it's going to be Christmas. So, people don't know what to talk about every day. And the problem with that is that there's other shows to talk about, but I guess they don't realize that. So they just talk about Doctor Who to death. And, I don't believe in polls because I think that they're always rigged. So, I know, my favorite doctor, Tom Baker, and I like David Tennant and stuff. And then, even though I think Jodie's okay, to see that she almost beat David Tennant, I don't believe it at all. Nothing against her, but, no contest. You don't come anywhere close to, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Christopher Eccleston, especially the classic Doctors too. So, like, I just think that was rigged. And I'm not even going to mention it because I don't want to piss off everybody, but that was rigged. So, like, I don't want to join in on polls. I don't want to, like, join in, like, who's my favorite Doctor, what's my favorite episodes. I'm just turned off by the whole thing. And then I don't like people that just go after people constantly. I mean, my friends do it. I just don't like that. So I just stay in the corner and just watch. And then people are going out, eating people alive, and then there's battles. And I don't see the point in it. I just want to watch Doctor Who when it comes on. And hopefully Chris Chibnall could just fix this whole timeless child garbage that I don't believe in. And I just want Doctor Who. I just want to watch my Doctor Who, and I want to see my special Revolution of the Daleks, and I want to see, Series 13, and, loving doing podcasts on it, reviewing the episodes, and doing podcasts on merchandise and all this stuff. But, like, this whole, like, everybody battling every day, it's just a drag. And it's annoying. And sometimes I voice my opinions. Like, I will call out people, and I called out Eddie, and I thought that wasn't right. Like, and the guy thinks who the hell he is. I believe. That's my opinion. He just seems like he thinks who the hell he is, like, that he's so famous that people got to reach out to him. Like, I'm just entering a Doctor Who thread. It's like, if you were talking about something I don't care about, I wouldn't be talking about it. But it had nothing to do with him even being part of the whole thing. But it's just annoying to me that, there are people out there, their ego is incredible. Incredible. Like, they really believe they're damn famous. And, God bless you. You got a talk show. God bless you, man. But, you can't treat people that, the purpose of, like, doing stuff on Twitter, like, if you start, like, going viral and it starts, like, trending, like, that's because people are interested in your posts. But if you think that, like, people replying too much is bad and you start, like, deleting people, that means that you don't want to grow and evolve on Twitter, and you don't want people to talk about Doctor Who or whatever. You just want your own opinion, and you don't care about really anybody else's. And the whole motto you have on your channel that you love everybody, that's not true. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. And you just use people when you want, and then whenever you want to get something out of people, and then you really don't care other times. Because, honestly, if you have a Twitter thread and people, like 50, 100, 150, 200 people commenting on it, it's popular. And then it trends. And then your channel grows, or your Twitter thing grows. But if you get upset that people are commenting a lot, and then you say you creeped out, first of all, like, I didn't see anything in those tweets that I was even talking about you directly. I'm talking about Doctor Who. So for you to get creeped out because I'm talking about, like, Matt Smith and naming the Doctor, you're a freak. It's like, and then somebody sends me a link that Eddie's copying my stuff. Like, I did a video days ago about the definition of a rumor. Nobody else did that in Doctor Who, and then all of a sudden you're doing the same damn thing. So obviously you know who I am because you're copying from me. So, like, why play the game that you don't know who I am because, and I just says I'm no one because, again, I don't have time and I don't really want to deal with this garbage. Like, whose is bigger? It's like, shut up, So stuff annoys the shit out of me lately. Just annoys the shit out of me. And the thing that annoys me the most is that we all do Doctor Who news, right? But some people are just copying, pasting, and there's no, like, independent thought or independent source. Your source is Philip Morris, and your source is Eddie from Scarrow, and it's like, are you kidding? Like, them? So, it's, you can't, there's nothing they could do. I mean, my friends are going to do what they want to do, and that's fine, and I'm going to do what I want to do, but, like, there's just too much toxic crap on Doctor Who. It's like, when did this become every day you can't wait to wake up and battle people that are against your beliefs? Like, I don't understand why, like, this happens. Like, do you do this to grow your channel? Like, why fight anybody at all? And that's the whole thing. Like, someone said, I love this. I don't love this. I don't love when people battle and I battle back and everything. But it's just like, I don't understand it. I don't understand how the show of Doctor Who gets distorted to be a battleground, like fighting and stuff. I just, okay, you like Jodie or you don't like Jodie. Who gives a crap? Like, why is everybody going at each other's throat? Like, what is the purpose? And the term J-bots, it's like people going after, I guess they call them J-bots or Jodie fans. I don't really like that term, but okay. And then they're going at it. Like, why? Go out and walk around in life and do something. It's like, where will this, I mean, is this grow your channel? I guess. I mean, maybe I don't care about growing my channel. I mean, wouldn't do that. This is crazy. But to each their own. I mean, you want to make graphics? I mean, why even make graphics about Gillian Anderson? Like, I know some people don't care and they get off on it and they're like, piss people off and it brings attention and their channel does great to talk about bullshit. But, like, really? Your credibility? Like, you're talking about shit that doesn't exist and shit that people created probably while they're sitting on the John. Really, I mean, nobody's talking about Gillian Anderson but, like, Eddie or whatever. Like, and then you're talking about it, and then everybody else is copy and pasting. And they're like, no, don't fill Twitter with this shit. Like, it's annoying. And even YouTube, too. Like you're doing the shittiest videos ever on the stupidest shit that doesn't exist. And what I said before, like, it is certain. It's certainty that Jodie is in Series 13. So the whole concept of rumor is uncertainty. And that means that if there is certain that Jodie's in Series 13, then there can be no rumor that she leaves before. So it is a lie. That's the definition. You can't, and Eddie's twisting the definition of rumor like, shut up. No, it's a certainty. It's certain. Jodie's staying in Series 13. So you can't, like, put your bullshit rumor out there about she's leaving before Series 13 in the special, and then you put that. First of all, no, there is not going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, and there's going to be controversy here. There is no fucking split season. So he keeps saying that he's a moron, okay? You're not splitting the season. It's commissioned 10 episodes plus a special. It's paid for already. So your head's up your ass when you talk about that. And then, get better fucking sources, because that guy, those two are just not. Eddie's been wrong. I mean, look at the calculations. 70% of the time. That's not good. And he just creates shit out of nowhere. It's like, Jesus. Why even have a poll? And then he has a poll about it. Like, and then a million people are going to start talking about it because he talked about it. And then articles are going to start covering it. It's a guy, because there's nothing to talk about. So they just want something to talk about Doctor Who, and they'll pick up on this bullshit. And it's not real. It's not real at all. Unhealthy, I think. So sometimes I'm just looking at the bullshit and I'm like, you know what? I'll go take a dump myself and not even interact with anybody. This is crap. It's crap. I mean, and then I'm looking at the news and I'm like, no, don't really want to cover it. Don't really want to do a cast on anything, really. So I didn't. Just was playing my games and just trying to get better, and my stomach was acting all crazy, so I really didn't go anywhere. Today I got to work, but it's just nonsense. So this whole Doctor Who thing, I watched something else. I watched The Boys. Talk about something else. But no, it's like every day you get like, hey, I can't wait to wake up and fight with people. No, don't fight with anybody. Really. Don't try to just, and that's another thing. Not only do they fight, they try to destroy each other. Like, I'm going to get you off Twitter. I'm going to get you off YouTube. Just stop. My God. My God. So, just want to let everybody know, Matrix Lloyd 212 is still here. Okay? But I'm just not in the mood to deal with any of this nonsense, like with interacting with people, like, lately, because I'm just like, blah, I was on TV the other day, part 2, had a lot of fun talking about that project, Never Will I Forget, which is 9/11, you know, about a couple and everything, and there's a music video, and I had great, like, being interviewed. It was a 2-part interview on TV. It was awesome. I want to do more projects and writing and stuff like that. So it's like it's like doing the YouTube thing, doing the gaming thing, doing the writing thing. Doctor Who is always part of my life, major part. And I even wrote a synopsis for something else, like for a special, because, I would really love to see all the Doctors together. So we'll see. But anyway, please just, anybody sees this nonsense on Twitter, just look the other way. Don't even engage. Don't even battle. It's just gonna escalate so bad, and the whole name is getting tarnished of Doctor Who in general. Not only is, I feel, my opinion, Chibnall is wrecking it, but the people that are battling, people about Doctor Who, and like Whovians battling Whovians, it's sickening. So I'm tired of it. All right, take care. Bye for now.